Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Resto Shaman in Legion Alpha. If you're wondering what changed from Warlords of Draenor, I'm gonna give you the answer right now. Not much. Not much is the answer, and that's with reason, because in Warlords of Draenor the class was amazing. It had amazing skills that worked for every situation, and it didn't really lack anything. So in Legion Alpha, the biggest changes consider the talent trees, and of course the addition of the artifact traits. So we're gonna be taking a look at the skills, the talents, and the artifact weapon. So stay tuned, and yeah, let's start with the skills. Starting on with the skills, we have the basics here, which means Riptide is here, powerful, healing up front and an overtime component as well, which I consider better than Renew and Rejuvenation due to more burst and lower overheal value. Healing Surge is here, it's fast and high mana cost. The opposite is Healing Wave, of course. Chain Heal, although weaker than what is in Worlds of Draenor, which was Blizzard's aim, of course, because they wanted to take away too much chain healing spam in Legion, which is okay, but still a powerful spell. Healing Rain is amazing as always. I really love this spell. When you can cast and when the raid is stacked or when there are people that are gonna take the maximum effect, this spell really shines. Healing Strength on time is here, powerful as always, and greatly improved through the artifact system, as you can see later. We have this spell as always. Spirit Link totem is here, powerful, amazing, I really love this spell. It is a raid saver, it is a life saver, I should say, in many situations. My favorite spell, except, of course, from the powerful healing Tidal totem. This is amazing. When you cast it, you forget it, you don't have to worry about channeling it, you don't have to worry about getting interrupted, and you can keep on healing. I really love this spell, I consider it the best, even though nerfed, same as the other skills. On our defensive side, we have Astral Shift. It's gonna save your life when needed. We have Spirit Walker's Grace, 1 minute cooldown with talent. We're gonna check that later. It's amazing, I really love the spell. It gives us summon the tools to provide healing no matter what the situation. So these are the basic skills. So let's get started with the talents. Moving on to the talent section, on the first row we have a pretty balanced row, I should say. Undulation causes every third healing wave to heal for an additional 50%. Rushing Streams, amazing, heals 2 targets at once when you use your healing stream totem. I think this is the best option. And Torrent decreases the initial healing of Riptide by 50%. This row is amazing, and I would consider for raiding it's gonna be Rushing Stream mostly. Maybe for PvP, Torrent and Undulation are gonna be better, especially Torrent, because you need more instant casts. But in general, I really like this row. It will depend in raiding. Usually, what provides the biggest number is what you choose, regardless of the situations. So yeah, I'm really happy with that row. Let's move on to the next one. Moving on to the next one, we have somewhat the movement talents, because it has to do with movement, every one of them. The first one is Gust of Wind. Basically, a Gust of Wind hurls you forward, and we're gonna be checking this one to show you how it works. Yeah, laggy alpha. This basically works like that. It will drop me to a far better distance if it wasn't an uphill here, but yeah, you get the idea. We have Graceful Spirit, which causes your Spirit Walker's Grace to have a 60-second reduce cooldown, plus a movement speed increase, 20% bonus. I think this is the go-to for raiding, and it might be for PvP as well, I don't know really. The next one is Wind Trust Totem. It summons an air totem and grants all allies within 10 yards a 60% movement speed increase for 5 seconds. It's gonna be amazing in raids in many situations where movement speed is needed and you don't have that buff that provided by any other class. So yeah, this second row I would go mostly with the Graceful Spirit because it's flat out powerful for raiding. For PvP, the other two options might be amazing too. On the level 45 talent row, we have the crowd control row, which includes Lightning Surge Totem. As you know it, after 5 seconds it will stun targets around it, Earthcraft Totem, a Mass Root, as you can see, and Voodoo Totem, which is a new one. Basically, it is hexing people, and basically it's an incapacitate, as it says that now. I don't know if they changed it. And damage cost will interrupt the effect, of course, replaces hex. I don't really like this talent. I don't know if it's gonna have any uses. It might be good in PvP somehow because you could be hexing people without having to cast, but then again, people will probably be able to kill it, so I don't know. I don't really like this anyway. On the next row we have some healing boost talents, starting with Crushing Waves. Basically your total waves generate one additional charge and increases its effect by 10%, which means, as you can see, I cast a Riptide here. I get Tidal Waves, which cause my next healing wave to have a 30% reduced cast time, which is amazing. You have fast heals and strong heals for low mana cost, or you can have the critical effect chance of healing surge increased by 30%, which is again a pretty big burst increase, mainly used in PvP in my opinion, and in raids if you can spare the mana. So moving on, we have Ancestral Guidance. For the next 10 seconds, 20% of your healing is converted on up to 3 injured party or raid members. It's a nice healing boost, but I don't consider it too powerful. Maybe in situations where burst is needed, it's gonna be used. And finally we have Deluge, which basically causes your chain heal to heal 20% more within targets affected by your healing rate or affected by your Riptide. I don't like the second part of it because it's pretty random, but on stacked fights I think this is gonna be powerful, where you can cast many chain heals. I think this is gonna be the go-to option for stacked fights. Moving on to the level 75 talents, we have what I consider the most game breaking and the most weird and scary to implement talent in the game, which is Ancestral Protection Totem. It basically causes a target that is going to die, and you know that he will die, to reincarnate with 20% health and mana. Like, there are so many times where you're gonna sacrifice a player. In HFC we have Archimund, sacrifice on the tanks. We have Manoroth, sacrifice on the last phase. We're talking Mythic, of course, guys. We have some possible sacrifice in Tyrant Velhari, and I don't really recall any other boss, but yeah, we have like these 3 bosses, and this talent's gonna be game breaking. You can sacrifice, you can break so many fights, and of course in arenas you can see your target going to die and you put the totem and he reincarnates, although pretty low, which in PvP might be executed ASAP, but I think it's gonna be a game breaking talent and a very powerful one. But that's gonna be requiring an organized group. That's why right now I use Hydrosil Totem, which is basically a nice powerful absorb on the ground. You put the totem and it creates a nice link. You can see the graphic here, and everyone inside it gets an absorb shield. That's amazing. And then we have Ancestral Vigor, causes talents healed by your healing wave, healing surge, healing Riptide and Chain heal to have 10% increased health for 10 seconds. I don't really like this one. Compared with the other two, one is amazing. So it might have its uses, don't get me wrong. When a tank is supposed to soak something big, that 10% health might mean wipe or kill the boss, so who knows. It might have its uses, but right now I consider it weak. Moving on to the level 90 talents, we have Bottomless Depths, causing Resurgence to always trigger when healing a target below 60%. So this is gonna be a huge mana gain, especially in progress. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna be getting so much mana in returns from it, and when used right, when checking which targets are low, healing them fast so you can get the effect of it. And I really like this talent, but I like the other option as well, which is Cloudburst Totem. It is a very powerful skill. It copies and stores healing and releases it after 15 seconds or in that period if you want sooner, to gain the maximum potential healing at the right time. I currently use this spell, but I don't think I use it to its potential. It's pretty hard to use it, and on low damage dungeons as well. But in range I think it's gonna be amazing. And now we have Echo of the Elements. Double Spirit Link is gone, which was okay because it was powerful. and gave Shamans too much raid utility. And now we have Riptide Healing Stream Totem, and when you cast a heal that benefits from Tidal Waves, you have a 15% chance to generate a charge of Riptide. Pretty good synergy here. I think the chance is a little low, but still a good and solid healing talent. On the level 100 talents we have Ascendance, 3-minute cooldown, 15-second duration. While in that form, all healing is duplicated and distributed evenly among allies, which is a powerful cooldown, a powerful burst cooldown, and I think this is gonna give the summons a nice choice when in fights we have, for example, fights like Iron Maidens where nothing happens for the whole fight and at the end you have to do tremendous healing. And in general, fights that have burst, it's gonna be there, the extra burst is gonna be here, saving you and your raid members. And of course, it's gonna be powerful in PvP as well. Next up we have Wellspring, which I think is gonna be a powerful choice and a must-have choice in stacked fights. Basically, every fight that you're gonna be stacked, Wellspring is gonna blow the shit out of everything because it's powerful. I think it's gonna get nerfed. I don't know right now. In stacked fights, this is gonna be insane, and summons are already insane in stacked fights with Healing Rain and Chain Heal, and if you combine the lows as well as this talent, and I don't know, I think this is gonna be nerfed because it's gonna be powerful in stacked fights. And then we have High Tide, it's weaker now, and it reduces its bound by half of what the fall off of the Chain Heal is, and bounces to one additional target. It's basically a weaker version of what it currently is, which is okay because Chain Heal, as we said, they wanted to reduce its healing cast and it wanted to get the healing of someone into other spells, not just Chain Heal. So yeah, this talent is at this direction as well. Moving on to the artifact weapon, we have the basic spell, which is Gift of the Queen. It causes your spell to consume your healing rain, so you're gonna use it when your healing rain is about to run out. Let's say it runs out, so it heals for a pretty big amount. Again, stacked fights, powerful, Summon's gonna be the king. Then we have Decree of the Queen, causing your healing stream totem to leave a hot behind. We'll have to see the tuning. This one is powerful, cumulative upkeep, causing your healing tide to heal 10% each time it ticks. We might run into situations where we have to keep your healing tide up like 2 or 3 seconds earlier than the damage so you can provide more burst healing. If that's gonna save your raid, you're gonna have to do it. And this artifact is gonna make healing tide probably the strongest healing cooldown of all. And finally we have Tidal Pools, which causes your Riptide to have a chance to leave a Tidal Totem. And Tidal Totem heals for the amount it's packed right now until cancelled. We have to see how it plays out. So basically that's it for the Shaman. My thoughts so far are that they're gonna be powerful in stacked fights. They have so many things that make them powerful in stacked fights, and not too much when they're spread fights. So I would like to see some more variation, maybe buff Chain Heal a little, and yeah, I think Shamans are powerful, strong. They have the tools to provide strong healing in every situation. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check my other videos soon. And yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice day.